It's Iowa.
Yeah.
Nebraska. That's the duel. It's going down Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, Big Ten Network. That's kind of the prime time duel. A lot of storylines in this duel. Before we get into all those and kind of how this could affect each program and where they'll go from after, this is going to be our picks.
Yeah, it will.
Match, right? So who goes first this time, Kozik?
We're doing it first.
We're doing it first.
Right into it?
Well, because, you start talking about...
Then it's like we start coloring it a little bit.
Right, and then I don't want to say this, because... so
Christian goes first this week.
I go first this week?
Yeah. Do we want to do a quick update on the standings?
Sure.
Okay. For the total picks, Christian is leading 44-39.
That feels big.
For the week winners, JD is leading 10-0.
Wow.
Nice.
Crazy.
No, it's 5-5.
5-5. Well, not really, though.
It really is.
No, you made up wins. What a rival.
No. Criteria exists in wrestling. And JD won.
And the sheep keeper chooses criteria.
Everybody knows the criteria before they enter the competition.
You guys.
The criteria is it's whatever Kozak
You have
says.
no honesty,
He's the
no
keeper of the
integrity.
sheet.
No, that's not true.
All
Look at
right,
that.
fine.
5-5. Keeper of the sheet.
Keeper of the lies.
So,
okay,
big week. But total picks, Christian's winning 44-39.
I'm pushing for a major. I'm going to take down away.
This is a huge week, and I feel like Iowa, Nebraska, it's going to be hard to pick because you don't know lineups, you don't know who's starting where, and then there's a lot of toss-ups.
I totally agree. All right, so I go first. I'm going to go with Camden McDaniel.
Yep, that's my number one.
As well. 97, it's not, I had theorized Gabe, but with Angelo out, you guys don't know that, or you do know that, but if you didn't know that, he's not wrestling this week. It'll be Gabe Arnold at 84, which that's an interesting match. But so it's either Ludington or Brody Sampson, and I don't know who they're going to use here. It feels like, and Tom Brand said in the press conference yesterday, like it's a decision that will be made minutes before the match happens.
I think you know what that means is
Duel on the line.
If Duel's locked up, Brody. If we need to save some bonus points here, Harvey.
Or somehow pull an upset, even though he'd be a long shot to do that.
You're picking McDaniel either way
as
your number one pick because you're that confident. That's what I'm like. But I do feel like with Harvey, it might at least be major regular decision. But Brody, it's tough. You're thinking Penn or Tech there.
Can you highlight those as they get picked, just so I can see what goes off the board? That'll help.
And we should
for my process.
We should talk about Angelo being out. Do you think he actually got hurt mid Rocco match?
Yeah, I think you were probably onto it. I mean, he definitely had that awkward exchange on the edge where Rocco kind of bowled into him and he kind of dropped and he the left knee and it didn't look great. So I don't know if it's knee, if it's ankle, toe. There'll be a hockey lower body injury maybe.
Quick sheet talk.
Yeah.
Spay, how do you strike through?
The button, the S with the line through it next to the colors.
Wow.
Where is this? Okay. I got it. That's helpful. I also didn't know if there was a shortcut.
You could highlight it.
There is. It's like
it'd be easier to see though. All right, fine.
You could. I don't know it offhand. I don't use strike through enough.
Not that. Not that. That's not highlight. Highlights to the right of it. He's never been. Okay.
I got both.
Beautiful sheet. Looks great.
Looks great.
I also want to know how that views your result of this match. Does it spew it at all? Does it affect how you would pick it if they meet in the Big Ten finals?
Wait, who?
The Ferrari getting injured.
Oh. Well, I don't understand the question.
Do you think that affected the outcome of the match?
Oh. Maybe. It kind of seemed like it was going down a coin flip route. Right? It was going down this, as I was trying to tell Kozak, this is a 50-50 match. And, no, I'm kidding. But it seemed like it was headed towards a tiebreaker or something. But maybe.
When the margins are so close, it kind of does a view, not that I think Rocco can't win the next time, but I viewed it as 50-50. So if Angelo's not 100, all of a sudden it becomes 55-45. Rocco. Whereas, okay, if it's something minor, it goes back to 50-50.
Yeah.
So it does view how I think it affected the outcome of the match.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why Angelo didn't shoot as much
possible.
at the end. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever going to be Mr. Single Leg in that match. But he might have fired off one or two more if he would have felt like he could push off that foot, knee, that lower body. Okay.
Hey, not to hang on Camden McDaniel, but is there any chance Harvey Ludington can beat him?
Based on his results this year, it would be a big upset,
So
right?
McDaniel's losses, Cody Merrill 2-1, Evan Bates 4-1, tiebreakers Cody Merrill, and he got teched by Max Stout.
All those guys are top.
All those
16.
guys are very good.
Bates is probably lowest. He's like 16 or 17.
Close matches: 7-3 with John Gunderson.
Yeah, but read
7-2 Gavin Nelson.
Read Harvey's results though.
Yeah.
Undefeated, 100% bonus. No, I'm just joking.
Lost to Wisconsin.
No, he lost to Wisconsin. I mean, Ingham's tough.
Yeah, but what did we have him ranked? Like 20 something?
Yeah.
Didn't Harvey also lose in an open though?
Yeah.
6-1 Joey Novak, 2-1 Robert Platt, 10-8 Wyatt Ingham. Other than that,
How many Division I guys has he even beaten this year?
beat John Gunderson,
He did?
beat Drew Fox,
a nice
beat UNC, Oklahoma. So he's got a good amount.
Here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Okay.
My next pick.
First pick.
My first pick.
My next first pick.
The next pick is my first pick, and with that pick, I don't.
Oh,
Mikey Caliendo.
that's not bad.
Caliendo.
And this is not a knock on LJ. We've been blowing smoke on LJ all year, or maybe not all year, not at the beginning, but since when he has been very good. It's just, I mean, Mikey Caliendo only loses to Mitchell Messenbrink and now D. Lockett, and I just don't think LJ's quite D. Lockett level yet.
Okay, I think you were between this and another one, and I bet it's Dean Peterson. That's my pick at 25.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good last week. He's tough. I do this with a little bit of nervousness. Not Luritzen or Kaler are both tough, and like they won't be like I don't see Dean bonusing those guys. But like he's also been sort of he missed a bunch of time, and then he was back and he looked good. But it feels like for this duel, you got to get him out there one way or the other. And if so, I've got Dean winning this match.
So I did the preview for this duel as well. Dean Peterson only one bonus point win this year. Attack over Cooper Flynn. Lauritsen and is it Kaler, I guess? Kohler. Only one bonus point loss each. Each were bonus by Troy Spratley.
Okay.
So I don't know. Do we think of bonus at all or no?
I would not pick bonus.
No.
Dean doesn't attack enough. I mean, if he puts a guy on their back, maybe, but he doesn't shoot probably enough to do
It
it.
screams like the path.
5-1.
The path to bonus is 2 takedowns, an escape, and a riding time point. But then that would
That's only 8.
need a ride
You have
out,
to
which
ride
I
it.
don't see.
You give up 0 escapes. No.
And then maybe a stall.
Yeah, he'll either need 3 takedowns or 2 takedowns and a turn.
Next pick. Trelly.
Okay. Antrell Taylor over Jordan Williams. Feels right. And it looks like, I mean, then again, Antrell all but lost to Charlie Millard.
And then picked up 6 points for his team.
I'm just saying. This is a guy that's been majored by Logan Rosinski and Brandon Cannon this year.
Okay, Nebraska as a team wrestled bad at national duels. Can't count those results. Toss them out. Besides that, Antrell just wins, baby.
Husker Raider.
It's a very reasonable pick and very likely would have been my next pick. I'm going to go. I just think they got to use him. I know he wasn't listed in the probables. I'm going Brother Brock. Put him out there. He's someone who, if we had assurance he was going, I think he'd probably be the second pick, even over Caliendo. So I'm a lot of belief in Brock Hardy, and just this is such an important duel for Nebraska. JD, you did a little research on this. The last time Nebraska beat Iowa in a duel was
November of 2005.
Oh my god!
National duels that year.
That's early in the second Bush term. What are we talking about?
16 straight wins for Iowa.
That's unreal. So this is a full court press for Mark Manning. So yeah, I think Brock makes the walk.
And that's why, with my next pick, kind of similar logic, fast twitch.
Really? So you're going AJ Ferrari over Ben Keeter. Now the context, which we have not discussed, Mark Manning did a press conference yesterday and said, it's all handled with AJ, the legal thing. Wish he had taken care of it sooner, but it's basically done. And
pretty much cleared up.
Pretty much cleared up. And then it comes out that basically he was charged with a felony for basically the same thing, the same crime as before. I'm trying to understand the reporting and what actually happened, because a week ago it's like, okay, the charges were dismissed or whatever. And now it seems like they were just like, okay, no, actually we are going to charge him. So I don't understand the legal process at all.
I think it was the warrant was cleared up and he was able to post bail. So it was the warrant that was out for him. There's no longer, he turned himself in, but then the original crime of evading police is still on the books that he has to get handled in court, which has apparently up to 2 years in prison and a $10,000 fine as the maximum penalty.
Yeah, so it was the extradition was what was cleared up. So the fact that he was extradited from Nebraska to Texas, that warrant, but then now they charged him with the actual evading.
So I don't know if that was not anticipated or always going to happen, but anyway, it's just kind of like there's just a new chapter in this book every week, it seems. And I don't know the impact within the room, within the team, but man, on the outside, you can just assume this is kind of a weight on it. And also the pick here, oh man, I mean, he's probably just going to win 2-1 again. He's going to get 1 minute and 38 seconds of riding time. He's going to get away and he's going to win, but I don't know. It feels like he's playing Ben's game a little bit too. So it's only your third pick. It's the 6th pick overall, so it's not like you're all that.
The rest,
bullish.
I'm just not that confident.
I actually feel good, even though Kozak just went to war in the chat and stopped marking these through. I think there's one more I'm pretty excited to pick.
If AJ Ferrari is out there on the mat,
yeah,
you feel really comfortable about him winning.
And 25. Okay, I'm going. My next pick. It's gonna happen. Drake Ayala needs a win. He's gonna get this win. The dude's 4-5, but seemingly, I don't see that big of a drop in his wrestling. Right now, he lost point blank. He lost to 2 guys that he beat last year, Zan Fugit and Evan Frost, and it's not without some alarm bells going off for sure. But at a point, there's a point in time where Drake's going to get a win over a ranked guy. Jacob Bandy is someone that, I mean, he's an All-American. He's really dangerous. They had a 4-1 match, I think, last year. They've only wrestled once, to my knowledge. But the thing with Van D, his Jonesy is really, really dangerous. But it feels like he's been in there. He's felt him. Feels like Drake's going to step up and get this win for the Hawks.
Yeah, I agree. I actually do feel decent about that one. I wish I would have gone first this one because I'm stuck with these last 3. Two of the last three need. I don't know. But for my next pick, I'm going Silas Allred.
Okay.
At 184 over Gabe. Not a lot of confidence.
Nor should there be. They split last year. Silas, hard to score on. Gabe, hard to score on. It feels like a one takedown match, but these are the options given to you. Yeah, and, Gabe, it's been a different. He's wrestled in 3 different weight classes, but the ultimate utility man for this team, wrestling at 97, at 74, now 84. Don't know what his, late January, February, March plans could be with 97 there open. I've said since the beginning, I think he should go for that weight class. But aren't you glad? I mean, if you don't have Gabe Arnold here, it's tough to paint a situation where Iowa wins this duel. But with Gabe there and, at worst be able to keep it close, there's the door's still open for Iowa to win this.
Absolutely.
Okay. I actually feel great about this. JD and I kind of debated this for a while. I'm taking Ryder Block here to win this match. I think he beats Chance Lamer. I really like what I've seen from Ryder Block this year. I just really think he's good. I think he wins this match. Lamer was not listed in the probables, but I think it'll be Chance. And this is a big spot for Chance. This is the biggest. I feel like this is the biggest atmosphere environment. He wrestled in the Oklahoma State duel against Swiderski, but this is going to have that similar energy. And yeah, I think Ryder gets it done. I've just liked what I've seen from him offensively this year.
I have two, and maybe it's because I'm a Ryder Block fan that I'm like, there's going to be some kickback, I feel like, or some regression, and that shouldn't be the case. And that because we were talking yesterday.
Got a man down.
Man down. We were talking yesterday about this, like you said, and I was like, I'm trying not to get too high on Ryder, and let my expectations kind of run wild. And then we talking about it more, and I was kind of like, you know what? You're right. Like,
he's just good.
He beat Swiderski, he beat Pinheiro, and it doesn't get bigger for Iowa than the Cy-Hawk match.
And the Cowboys,
He was leading, and he was leading, took Shane Van Ness down.
Yeah.
Was beating him for a portion of that match.
Did lose to Zargo.
He got
tired.
He got real tired.
Which that's kind of why I'm like,
Doesn't count.
It's just kind of
a
hunch, right? Like you had a hunch, like, oh, Mirasola's gonna figure it out. I don't know why. Like, I just have a hunch Ryder's gonna fall off a bit, and I shouldn't have that hunch. I hope I'm wrong with this. And I'm not even picking Lamer because, I think even there's a chance Ryder beats Lamer not on his best day. But to me, that this match was 50-50. You felt confident in Ryder. I was like, this one's 50-50. I don't know why. I just got a feeling.
Yeah, and exactly. Like, I don't think that it's clear in my mind that I would rather be on the Ryder side than the other. But I obviously know this is going to be a really competitive match.
I don't know.
This next 74,
one.
I do not know.
Patrick Kennedy, Christopher Minto. I'm going to go, man,
Dude.
4 of my 5 are going to be Huskers. I'm going Chris Minto.
Wow.
And I'll probably kick myself because based off of results this year, it should probably be Patrick Kennedy, right? He beat Hartzler. Hartzler beat Minto.
And Facundo.
But Minto got that one back. Kennedy lost to Gaitan. So they've had slips. They've had nice wins. I would probably pick Kennedy. But
and I should, especially because I've picked 4 straight Huskers, and this is similar to Iowa State where it's like, oh, the team's fans are gonna find a path to victory. It's gonna happen this year.
Yeah.
And then no, it's not.
But
I was gonna win.
That's what we said for Cy-Hawk. And then
But this is, I feel like, the first year in recent memory where I feel like Nebraska fans might be going in with a bit of actual confidence.
Yeah, but they had 2 years ago, maybe 3, they had a great chance. They beat they got killed, but they could have they did. But it was the year where Michigan smashed Iowa, Iowa smashed Nebraska, and Nebraska smashed Michigan, I think. So it was there to be won. They just did not wrestle very well. So I think that was at Lincoln as well. So I don't know.
Y'all picked
it's a great
6
duel.
Huskers here. You got it 6-4.
Well,
CP would have also gone.
I would have gone Kennedy.
Yeah.
So I don't have it 6-4.
So do you have it 5-5?
I think I've got it. Dean, Drake, Block, Caliendo, Kennedy. Yeah. So it's 5-5 in my mind. If Iowa wants to win, they're going to need 84 heavyweight.
You've also got two of your top most confident Huskers, which would mean there's more variance.
Two of my top three, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True.
Meaning you're maybe a little slightly less confident in some of your Hawkeye picks.
That's true.
Yeah, the top 6 picks for our Huskers.
And if you look at potential for bonus, where's it going to come? It's going to come potentially
65.
97 if we see Brody Sampson for Nebraska, 65 for Iowa, 41 potentially for
This
Nebraska.
year, I know he I think he got decked by Poe, but really doesn't get bonused very much.
No, and I think he is kind of back a little bit.
And duels are just different, you know? Like, if that was a tournament, I don't know.
Will Jordan Williams keep it close and then get pinned at the last second?
Something like that, those swings.
Yeah, those can change it. But
Charlie kind of been pinning this year.
I mean, what I've been thinking about is, like, this would be, you know, for all the discussion about Iowa and, you know, how bad it went. It was their worst loss in 60 years, the Penn State loss on Friday. But if they rebound here, beating a really good Nebraska team, a team that was the preseason number 2, that is currently ranked ahead of them in our tournament rankings, I mean, I think that would frame the season very differently, or it should. I mean, this is a team that already beat Oklahoma State this year. Like, no one's talking about David Taylor, right? Like, in anything but positives, nor should they. But, you know, they get boat raced by Penn State, and there's a lot of discussion. And I'm not saying the discussion's not, you know, whatever, but I don't know. If you beat Nebraska and you beat Oklahoma State, that's a pretty good resume. But on the flip side, they've had these, like, kind of like stronghold sort of things, like the Iowa State. Like, we beat Iowa State, we own the state. That falls. They've beaten Nebraska for the last 20 years. If those things start to fade away, there's less things to kind of hold on to. So to me, it's a huge duel.
It does feel like Iowa has more to lose than they have to gain with the win, just in that you don't want another one of the bad milestones to occur this year when you've already had 2 big ones between Penn State and Iowa State. Not to pile on the Hawkeyes, I still think, like you said, they beat Oklahoma State, and they're a very tough team, but it's like those marks are going to stand out to the Hawkeye fans.
Well, sorry, go JD.
Is this officially a must-win?
It's a can't lose. No, that's just like the twisted reality of being like Iowa wrestling. It's like, if Nebraska wins this duel, it's like the story is, this is a huge win, great win for Nebraska. If Iowa wins, it's like, oh, they beat they beat Nebraska. It's like, they are kind of in a, I won't say lose-lose, but it's like a kind of a can't-win scenario.
Heavy
but
is the crown.
Yeah, heavy. It is heavy. It's the University of Iowa wrestling. It's the program. It is the most discussed, the biggest fan base. So yeah, there's things are colored differently, and that's just how it is. And it's a good thing.